Welcome to Keeping It Realty.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Keeping It Realty. I'm your host, Martha Smith.
And I'm your co-host, Natalia Pierantoni. Now that we dropped a few episodes, we've been getting some great questions from our listeners. So we decided to dedicate this to you.
Yes, and it's been so fun creating this podcast, and we're excited to use this platform to connect with more people and give value and keep it 100. Let's dive into the juicy questions, shall we?
We should.
Okay.
So how did you get into real estate and what struggles did you face?
So I got into real estate a couple years ago. My husband's a lawyer. Like I said, I was working at the law firm for him, and he decides that he wanted to close the law firm, shut it down, and he was going to retire for a little bit. He worked really hard, and he deserves it. And I was at a place where I was like, wait a minute, I'm not ready to do that. And so I decided to get my real estate license, and it's been history ever since. And now he's back to working, and everything is great. What about you?
So I got into real estate during COVID. So I've been always been in the hospitality industry as events. So I was working for Marriott in Miami, the Brickell area, and COVID hits. I lose my job, and my ex-partner was into real estate, and I decided to take that time to get a license, and here I am, and I love it.
Shout out Miami. I was actually born in Miami, fun fact. And you came from Miami, so that's amazing. And then we connected. So, awesome. Okay. Another question that we got was, what brokerage are you with, and why did you pick it? I'm with EXP.
We both are with EXP.
We're both with EXP. And we've talked about creating a video, telling our listeners about EXP a little bit. But I think EXP picked me.
Ooh,
I really do. I think EXP picked me. I was with one brokerage, and then somehow, I was on a team, and the whole team went to EXP. And then, I just stuck by. I really like what they represent and what they provide. What about you?
Same. The team attracted me, honestly. I loved the culture and everything. Unfortunately, now I'm a single agent.
Well, not EXP. Unfortunately.
Fortunately, yeah, you're right. All right, let's keep it positive.
Okay, so the next question, are you on a team or do you mentor agents? Are you on a team and do you mentor agents?
So I'm not on a team, and I would love to mentor agents, actually. So right now, I do not have any agents under me or mentoring anybody, but it'd be nice to.
Cool.
What about you? Do you have
same exact question? Answer.
Okay.
I'm copying you.
Yeah. So what's the biggest commission check you've made?
Ooh.
And how much was it?
That's a good question. So my biggest commission check was actually when I was on a team, and it was a team lead. So my split was 50-50. It was a $1.3 million house, and I had to split my commission. So I made about $16,000.
Damn.
Yeah, it would have been twice that.
Yeah.
What about you?
I was going to say my biggest was 16, but that's because I was not part of a team and I had a higher commission split. So
what was the amount of the deal?
Like 700,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, another question that we got. What's the best advice you have for new agents?
I would say consistency. Just being consistent, getting at it every single day. And just, keep pushing.
Yeah, that's good advice. Get on the phones. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be what is it that they call a silent agent or a secret agent? Don't be a secret agent. Tell everybody what you're doing. You're a realtor.
Do whatever it takes to get to that level that you always dreamed of or want to.
Yeah. Nobody's going to give it to you. You got to go get it.
Exactly.
Okay, another question that we got on YouTube. I remember this one. What do you think about Airbnb and short-term rentals? Do you want to answer first?
Yes. So with Airbnb, I have actually a lot of friends that do Airbnb as investors. In my opinion, I think it's a lot of work because you have to deal with the guest, the booking. You have to deal with the cleaning. If the cleaning lady doesn't get there, then what? Mm-hmm. You have to go do it yourself, right? There's just so many risks involved in Airbnb.
For sure.
I do have a friend that unfortunately she lost her home because of a client that left a candle and burned her house.
Wow.
It's a mess. But for me, it's good. Airbnb is awesome, but I wouldn't want to invest. I would do long term instead of short term.
So the nice thing about Airbnb is that it's very lucrative, right? And
Right.
that's what attracts people to it. You have the potential to make a lot of money. But I have seen that here in the last couple of years, it has changed tremendously. The risks, everything, even the areas that used to allow Airbnb now, they don't allow it. We're
Yeah.
seeing this a lot in Orlando where there's still a lot of Airbnbs out there. And I have clients that want me to find properties that they could buy to Airbnb. And when I try to find it, Airbnbs are not allowed. But yet the neighbor is illegally hosting an Airbnb. So that's what's going on with that.
Okay.
Um,
So, what's your favorite thing about being real in the real estate industry, and what do you dislike?
I love meeting people and like helping families, helping people just achieve their goal. This is one of their biggest transactions
Investments,
of their
right.
life.
Mhm.
And so when you see, that family, that first time home buyer, achieve home ownership, it always like makes me feel really good and it
Makes your
reminds me
heart
why I
warm.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say the same. It just has like that satisfaction of making people like having this,
Changing people's lives.
yeah, generational wealth. Like, think about it. Like, it's amazing. And dislike? What about dislikes?
Ooh, dislikes. I hate is a strong word. I dislike the lies. Like, I'm
Or
sorry to say
scammers,
it, but we
lies?
have a thing in the real estate business where we say buyers are liars because I mean, I'm sorry, but you buyers, you be lying. You be lying to us.
I
You
can afford this. And in
Yeah.
reality, did you get pre-approved?
yeah,
No.
like why are you lying to us? Like we want to help you, be honest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or wasting time.
Yeah. How do
Oh,
you
you know what else? I'm so sorry to
Go
let me go
ahead,
back.
it's fine.
Instability. I feel like the instability of pay, like it just depends on you, like
Oh,
how
yeah,
much you
for
want to make,
sure.
and then
A thing I dislike is that, it's
or no insurance, health
ugh,
insurance.
the insurance.
That's another one.
I
But
get it through my hubbub, but we're paying a bunch of money because we're both self-employed. But anyway,
okay.
that's another topic.
All right.
How do you both handle stress? Tips, routines, dirty martinis. Did you write that?
I did.
Okay.
So how do you handle stress, huh?
So I handle my stress by meditating. I read the Bible. I go to church, work out.
I love that.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I work
But you
out.
also get your dirty martinis in
And
sometimes.
also
I
the
know that.
dirty martini. I'm missing them because I'm fasting right now, but
I'll
when
drink
I'm
them
not
for you.
fasting, I do like my little dirty martinis. I just discovered them too. I didn't know that I was a dirty martini type of gal,
Mhm.
but I even like the blue cheese and the olive, the whole nine. I am that
Ooh,
person.
stuffed.
Mm.
I don't like
Have you
olives.
tried it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't like olives? Give them to me. All right. So, next question.
Next question.
Is Natalia single?
Okay. You put that question in there. All right. So who asked the question? That's important.
Listen,
key.
answer
I
the
gotta see
question.
who said that.
Answer the question. Are you
Okay,
single? Yes
fine.
or no?
I am. I am single.
Okay. Are you single and looking, or are you single and
Single and healing. How about that?
okay? All right. She's looking.
Hey, with the God. Yeah.
Okay. You want to read the next
Yes,
question?
I got it. You got me nervous. I'm over here like, oh, is there a potential?
Our email is keepingitrealt@gmail.com.
All right. So how did you two meet, and what made you want to do a podcast together?
Should you answer this one or should I?
You can go ahead.
Okay, so we
You
met
saw
on
me first, though.
we met on a team.
Mhm.
On our last team that we were together, that's where we met, and we actually went to an event together.
Yeah.
And after the event, we went to go get lunch, and we started just talking and vibing. We call it vibing and like flowing,
Mhm.
and we're just going at it back and forth. And we're like, man, we should really start a podcast. And a couple months later, here we are.
Yeah. We actually
We
put it
actually
in
did
execution.
it. I'm proud of us. High five.
High five. Air five.
Okay.
So what's one thing people would be surprised to know about you?
Oh gosh, you
Me first?
Yeah, you first.
Okay. I love shooting. Like going to a shooting range. I don't like, it's fun. And then also painting.
Painting with a twist.
Yeah, we can do
We
that.
went shooting last weekend. Let me just say this. We went shooting and she was we were loading the magazine and she was loading the bullets backwards. I was
Hey,
like,
I
hold on.
like it. Okay, doesn't mean I'm a professional in it. Okay.
Okay. My husband just taught me how to do it. So I was like, wait a minute, you're doing this wrong.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was fun.
Shooting range is fun.
Yeah. For me, what people surprised that I have 3 children and one of them is 19 because I look so young.
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't have them when I was like 12. So I am old. Not
You're
that old,
not.
but I'm older.
You're fine.
I'm respectable. I'm a respectable age.
Oh man. So how do you stay motivated when it's very slow? Like for example, last year it was a
Yeah.
little rocky.
I would say that, just keep pushing and try to feed my mind,
Mhm.
positive things that will keep me going. What about you?
I would say just keep finding different ways of evolving, especially in real estate.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Keep learning.
Exactly.
Yes.
Knowledge
Keep
is power.
learning.
Yep.
Surround yourself with other people that are doing, the things that you want to be doing. That always motivates me.
Yeah. If it's not the buying, it's the renting. If it's not the investor, it's real estate is just so broad. You can
Yeah.
make money in any way.
Yeah.
Just gotta be smart.
You got to be smart. All right. So let's do a little game. You want to play a little
I
game?
love our games.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's
This
do
one
it.
is Realty Rapid Fire. Okay. I'll
Mhm.
ask one and then you ask one.
Sure.
Let's do it. So, cold calling or door knocking?
None.
Yeah.
None of the
seriously.
above. I hate them both.
You have to pick one.
Okay, fine. Cold calling.
I would agree. Cold calling. Door knocking always freaks me out, even though I did it the other day.
Really?
Yeah, we
How did that
circled
go?
back. I was showing 10 properties,
Uh-huh.
and the one that my client liked, there was somebody who lived there. And so we left, and she wanted to go back with her husband and see it. So I did the unheard of. I called the listing agent. They were like, listen, you have to ask them directly. And I was like, I'm doing it. I went and I knocked on the door, and I was like, can we see it one more time? We promise.
That's
that we'll be
amazing. And
quick.
did you
Because
guys
he was denying it on showing time. So I was like, I'm taking this.
Yeah, see, you
don't
take
do
it
this
to the
at
next
home,
level.
folks. But I did. I door knocked, and he was very nice. He was like, make it quick. We're in the middle of dinner. And I was like, yes, sir. And we got to see it. So anyway, but I would pick cold calling too. It's much easier than door knocking.
Zillow or realtor.com leads?
Zillow is so played out that I'm going to go with realtor.com.
Ooh.
What about you?
Same. I would think we get more or
Bang.
better leads, yeah,
Yeah.
through realtor.com.
Buyers or sellers?
Buyers. I have a soft spot for buyers. I love the whole process.
Oh, yeah.
You?
Buyers or sellers? I would say buyers also because I also enjoy them and I have a soft spot for them. But sellers are, I feel like, maybe easier because after you do the work in the beginning, getting it up, you just run your ads and promote it. And whereas buyers can take forever, you're showing properties,
Yeah.
you're on the hunt, you're looking, you're searching, you're researching. So it's a lot more work, I think, with the buyers. But I like them both. If you need to buy or sell, holla.
There you go. Text
Okay.
or phone call?
It depends. For me, it depends. Sometimes, if it's a quick thing, text, but sometimes you have to pick up the phone and,
Make that call.
yep. What about
Yeah,
you?
Same.
Yeah.
It just depends on the situation. Just quick text or call. There's some realtors that don't even answer the call.
Yeah. Okay. Your dream celebrity client.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
Well, who's Ryan Reynolds?
From Deadpool? You don't know who that is?
Okay.
Like,
Ryan
can he
Reynolds.
just come in that outfit? Like, how amazing.
Oh, gosh.
I'd be like, I will show you the whole house. Any way you want.
I was going to say, like, I don't
But
know.
what about you?
Some Kardashian or something.
Boring.
Drake?
Okay.
Drake? All right. Favorite guilty pleasure TV show?
Friends, hands down. I love
Friends?
Friends. Yes, Friends. What do you mean?
Oh gosh, guilty pleasure. I would probably pick like the Netflix, the Selling Sunset, just because I'm
You
in real estate.
would.
I'm
You
in real estate.
would.
Of course I would. That is not real, by the way.
HGTV
That
or
is so
something.
rigged.
You think so?
Oh, for sure, it's scripted.
You're not going to get invited if you keep talking about
Just
about
kidding. They're
them.
so real. No, they know they're scripted. They know they are. Okay.
All right. So, first word that comes to mind when I say escrow.
Deposit,
Okay. Money.
money, escrow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to the listeners who submitted questions, especially the wild ones.
We seriously appreciate you guys for riding with us and for helping us shape the podcast. Keep the questions coming. DM us. They're open.
And if you love this episode, share it with your bestie and send us a message. Okay, all contact information will be in the description.
Catch you next time on Keeping It Realty.
Thank you all for tuning into our podcast. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
Don't forget to follow us on social media at keepingitreal_T and share this episode with all your friends.
If you guys have any questions and topics that you guys would like for us for future episodes, let us know. Shoot us a message. We would love to hear from you guys.
See you next time on Keeping It Realty.